This one. So what I would say is, this is not going to be trained easily. If you're doing grippers, it's not going to be trained because the grippers only do one this side. You can do a parallel grip. That can help. I've got a gripper in there where you've got a parallel gripper, which you just sort of close it and then you practice keeping that tension. But one really good way of practicing that feeling is with a thing called claw grip and thumb stability. So what I find is you want to keep still thumb and your fingers are doing all the work, and it's exactly the feeling you want when you're working through the other guy's hand on the table. You know, so if you don't get that feeling, you're not going to lift it. You could grab at it, but you'll see what I mean on more different planes. So the stable thumb, fingers. I'll just get some chalk. That's consistent, right? So if you want to have a go at that. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, I think I need chalk.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I've got some plates that even I've not managed to lift at the moment. I've got a plate which I've lifted that sort of thing in the past, but when I was literally world champion.
Yeah.
Now I'm not a world champion. You know, I've got a long way off of that road. So go for it, enjoy, and plenty of chalk. Yeah, fingertips. Yeah. Right. That's all right. The other plate is easier because you can see it's a vertical hump.
Yeah.
So that little bit of slope, that's what you're having trouble with. Yeah. So again, if your thumb moves too much, you're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nice. So go for it. So can we let Joseph do it? Have a go.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, man. That's good. Do you feel that control?
Yeah.
So go for it again, and this time really feel it punching through those fingers. Feel it just to kind of wake up your grip a bit. Yeah, that's nice, yeah. You're left-handed. Interesting. So your right almost like went for it a bit more. I was going to bring out a big place there. But I got some fun. I've got some fun plates.
I'm not doing that.
That's not my hardest plate, but it's that's one I think Alex has lifted before.
Yeah, I seen it last week. Was it?
Well, I've got an injured thumb at the moment, so it's not ideal. But if I kind of like,
How did you eat?
literally against, well, it was really Alex and Nick and me were arm wrestling. We had really knackered each other up. But then Sai turned up when we were already knackered.
Where
so
was the
here? And I was having to use my thumb so much, and it just kind of went. You know, I just never mind. It'll heal. Still got a thumb. It's just a little.
what
sore.
day of the week was this?
Thursday. I need to get some more chalk on that. Do you want to have a go?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's tough. I find it's harder when we arm wrestle. If we'd done it before the arm wrestling, yeah, it's a lot. I don't think I could. Yeah, man. I don't think I can do it on my left. I don't think I've ever managed it on my left. It's never happening on my left. It's like a normal person monster on my right. Yeah. Should I try something else? Yeah, man.
No problem.
We've got
That was sort of more grip, isn't it?
Yeah. Stiff.
I'm not going to bother a half penny, that's too much for you. But we've got other things we can do. So we've got,
Because we had a training with Alex as well. We went to the other gym. I mean, pulling 2 days ago. That's why it's hurting.
You feel it, yeah. The Finnish pull. So there's this one I'm famous for. I'm using a bit of a busty old nail here. But this one I did for a while have the overall record in against all the heavyweights, and my friend Harry Tollinen, who famously had the record for the Iron Mind Hub, he still has the record, beat me on this. but he's never. I knew he would because he'd beaten me a couple of times. He'd beaten my record a couple of times in training, and so it managed to get it all together in one competition. It's awesome. No one's managed that kind of weight since, but it's like I think all of us. If there's three of us, if we can get on it, we can really raise the bar again. It's just I'm a little guy, and it takes me months of planning to be able to get up to that kind of power.
Yeah.
Whereas those guys, it's like they're walking monsters. They can just sort of give it a week of practice and they're back up to that sort of thing, see how it feels. So this one, try not to stab yourself with this. So monkey grip, imagine like that, and you're just going to use your thumb to control it. And then I'm going to stick on a little weight. In the meantime, you may think this is irrelevant for arm wrestling, but you're going to find you're really fired up on the table. Do you see it turn?
Yeah.
The turning will take it back. The first time I got this brand new shiny, I managed over the world record. Yeah, great stuff. He trains a bit like Sai, and he tends to do everything a little bit too much. Just up and down.
I don't know, but I'm feeling better for my pain.
Oh,
I don't. It releases it.
Nice. Shall I double it? See if we can move it. So my record is 48.3 kilos, and this is at the moment 12. So it's like it's a big difference. So if you can manage half of my record, I mean it's still a record, but it's not the super heavyweight. I've got everything up to 110 kilo body weight, but the 110 plus I don't have. So unfortunately, I'm never going to be that weight. But I can lift. If I lift 50 kilos of this, then I can knock him out. But, actually, Arto did lift 50 kilos before as well. So it's just that he did it in training. So. My best timed hold was 45 kilos.
Okay.
No worries.
What hand did you try it with?
Right.
What about your left?
Yeah.
Was your left handed?
Yeah, I get it going.
Well, you've got this. You can, if you were like Harry Tolman, he always tells me, it's easy, I don't use strength. He uses strength.
Yeah.
But he says he just uses his index finger. His thumb's just there as an ornament.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so he's like Harry because he's got thin, long hands, thin fingers. He's sort of like, he's doing it with this.
Okay.
And the thumb's just sort of stopping it, whereas with me, it's more of a real pinch.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, you'll find that when we go back to the table, we've got some fresh for the arm wrestling.
No, I'm not getting it.
No worries. Anyone else? I'll put a 10 on. Yeah! He's getting there. I tell you what, the reason you're getting injured, feeling injured, is because it's still, even though you're getting really good, you're still quite early days. All that pain's going to be very rare. I mean, admittedly, it depends on who you train against, but you're.
The last week I was very fresh,
Oh yeah.
but this week I'm dead.
Oh.
That's my third training this week.
Yeah,
so.
last week I've not done a lot of training this week, but last week really tore me up.
Yeah.
I mean, it really did. So it says 30. This is quite a lot, actually. Yeah. Not using a lot of power then. It's more technique.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm using a lot of power, but it's like keeping it up here. It's very different to sort of grabbing it down there.
Yeah.
It's like almost. When I was saying set up down here, you're feeling it through the forearm. This is tight. All the power comes through here.
Yeah.
If you're just grabbing through the fingers, this is all loose. You've no power.
Yeah.
You could have come through the forearm produces power. So just kind of like an attitude thing. Let's get back to this for the moment.
Holding a different way, didn't you? You have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna try that.
Like this.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's got a name. I forgot what it's called. It's got an actual name. Oh God, I should know the name of it. There's a type of lift where you're allowed to do that. Do you know what the record is like? Do you know what you're doing there? You know the record's like in the 60 kilo range for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.